Alright, first little bit of testing is a success. The only thing I see so far, it's slow. I know it's slow. I knew it was going to be slow with the winch, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'd rather have enough power than it be slow. The other thing, I don't have nearly enough weight on the front of this machine. This is no weight really whatsoever. So what I need to do, I got a couple big weights. I can put probably 500 pounds above this thing, and it would help out a whole lot. The reason I know there's not enough weight is I got my counterweights on the back of this machine, and I was coming up just a little bit of a grade, and it popped a wheelie and stayed there until I put the auger all the way out. Once I got all the way out, I was okay. I need to put my bucket back on anyway, so I'm gonna go get the bucket on, fill this hole in. I'm gonna run out back and get me a weight. I want something I can put on here. This thing would do so much better if it just had a good even weight pushing down on it. So, all right. Okay, folks, here's the weight I put on top of the auger. I was editing and realized that I missed showing the size of it for people to guess what the weight was. So we're gonna measure it here, and you can guess 8 inches wide, 13 long, and 8 inches tall. But it has a corner cut out of it, about 2 inch by 1.5 inches. So anyway, I had already guessed the weight and I was wrong. But I'm not going to say what I guessed, but I was under. But anyway, I'm getting ready to weigh this thing, and you'll see what it weighs. Okay, so I'm going to raise the chains up until there's just a little bit of slack in it. Then I'm going to turn the scale on and zero it out. We're going to pick it up. Okay, I've got a 50-pound weight that is about a third this size, but it's not lead. So I'm going to guess 250 is my best guess, and I think it's going to be somewhere close to that. We'll see. All right, so we're zeroed out. Let me pick it up and see what it weighs. It's awful heavy. 320. 320 pounds. I didn't think it was that heavy, but that should help us out. So a little heavier than I thought. I guess the lead to steel comparison. So we're going to see what we can do about getting this mounted on and go from there. All right. Okay folks, I think it dug a lot faster, and it all comes down to a learning curve of me keeping this straight. I'm kicking the bottom end toward me, and I just gotta pay a little bit more attention. We'll get her right and get the weight mounted a little better, and do some cosmetics on it, and probably put some paint on it. So we'll finish her up tomorrow and weld everything that needs welded up and be done with it. All right. Okay folks, we're getting some stuff done here. Just welding up some braces and stuff, and you know, not worrying about looks as much as I am about getting, you know, getting the strength in it that I need. And I've got some cleaning up to do here where the fair lead was welded on. I'm going to grind some where we cut, and then get a few things done and get some paint on this thing and call it quits. I've got some more welding to do under the bottom here. I think it's going to work out just fine though. Everything's working good. I've got to cut a little bit of this off, and I'm going to put a piece of angle from here up and around. I'm going to drill a couple holes in the angle, and then we're going to put lag screws or lag bolts into that lead to hold this side. The other side has got one nut there, and it's tack welded here. I'll probably weld it down here. This is steel. I just make sure I don't breathe anything that comes off that lead. I don't think the smoke will hurt you. I think it's, you don't want to grind on it and breathe the grinding dust. So anyway, we're moving right along. We're getting ready, hopefully, to get it cleaned up and get some paint on it, and then we'll be done. The weight made a tremendous difference on digging, and you know, without this unit on, I can actually pick the front of this machine up by hand and no problem at all. So that's one of the issues. The other thing we're going to have to do, now I had put this in the ground just like I've got it, and it makes it easy to work on and all, but I had unhooked from it, and then I come back and hook right back up. But this piece here will flop over. Well, now we got a 320 pound weight on it, so it's going to flop over, and it's going to be hard to get this back level, especially while I'm sitting on it. So I'm going to put a tab on here, and I'm going to drill a hole in it, and then what we'll do is, before we run it in the ground as storage, because this is how we're going to store it, we'll put a pin in there to keep it from flopping over. And I'll just have to remember to do it. I mean, that's just part of the deal. And if not, it's going to be kind of hard to get this weight, you know, back straight by myself while I'm trying to hook it up. So anyway, all right, so let me get some more stuff cleaned up and make it look a little bit better, and then we're going to get some paint on it and call her quits. All right. All right, folks, got it done. Got a little bit of green paint on it. Welded everything up, needed welded up. And now we're going to try to do a hole, and I'm going to time it this time, and just see how long it takes to come all the way down. All right, folks, finished up. I've done enough test holes. I probably could have done all the holes I needed to do. So next is going to be doing the holes I need to do. So anyway, we ended up with, not including the hoses and fittings, which quick connects, which is probably $40 at Tractor Supply. We got $30 in it. So, and a lot of time and work. The next thing we're going to do in this series is put our winch box back together with our 20,000 pound planetary winch. and that should be just one quick video. So that's what you'll see next. And then we've got a log splitter we got to work on that we're using as a rim crusher, and a couple other things. So till next time, bye. Say bye, Joseph.
Bye, Joseph.
Say bye, Kathy.
Bye, Kathy.